Welcome back. Executives of the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence doing their part to give back to the community. Today, each Junkanoo group was presented with a barrel for collecting canned goods at their weekly Junkanoo practice. The goods will be sent to a number of charitable organizations to assist those in need. Committee Outreach Chair Winston Churchill Roll and Public Relations Officer Trevor Pratt hope that this will also unite the community as we prepare for the upcoming holiday season.
We depend on receiving contributions or from sponsors, etc. So if people could give you some way, sometimes you could find some way to also give somebody else. And my thing has always been, don't never go to the top if you can't pull somebody up there with you. So you can't let somebody be giving you something and you can't give something to somebody else. So we, in this way we touch more lives. And then, Bahamians still a little, proud. Some of them ain't gonna go no food line. So some houses we may have to go to and carry some food. But the whole idea is we're going to assist as much as we can.
Bring this sketch on. We open this sketch on, not just the Junkanoo groups doing it, but all the other rest of organizations want to go forward and try to help people, because it's known, sometimes a starving belly really takes violence. And you have this, not just starving for food, but, for help, really. And so any which way that we can help, we want to go out there and push it to make it happen.
The JCNP is also getting ready for the much-anticipated holiday Junkanoo parades. Chairman Silbert Ferguson provided an update on when tickets will be available for the show on Bay Street.
We want to open up with our tickets online November the 8th, and hopefully we will meet that deadline. We will keep the public informed. And at this particular time, we will have the walk-up sales that will begin November the 29th. And so we are right in sync at this time, and our time schedule is right on cue. But at this particular time, we are working with our parades management team, who have the judges course in full swing. We're into our 4th week. We have another 3 weeks to go. And so hopefully that course will be concluded, and then it will be time now to kick into the real act of getting ready for Bay Street for our management team.
A facility for children living with an impairment is marking a golden milestone this week. The Red Cross Center for the Deaf will be celebrating its 50th anniversary with a gala banquet this coming Saturday at the British Colonial Hilton. Principal at the Center for the Deaf, Tessa Nottage, who's actually right at the bottom of the screen there signing for us, revealed that some key players who will be honored at this year's banquet for their contribution to the growth and development of the center.
And she's the first principal in Grand Bahama, Center for the Deaf in Grand Bahama, and she's now at the Ministry of Education. We feel as if we should honor her. Mrs. Dr. Debbie Mackey Newbirth. She was also a teacher, and she is the first Bahamian audiologist in the Bahamas, and so we'll also be honoring her. Mr. Gregory Cartwright, he is a past student. He's been working at the Minister of Works for many years. And we have Mr. Mario Carey, who's been our school's Santa Claus for many, many years.
Vice Principal Sonia Roll reflected on the many accomplishments of the center over the past 50 years.
And so we depend on the Ministry of Education for a grant to run this school on a yearly basis. And with that grant, we're able to accomplish quite a lot by way of training with teachers. Every year we put on a major conference with our teachers, and this also enables us to help our students in so many ways. We have students that when they're nearing the end of the school of their time with us, we would provide them with a job training experience.